What's up, everybody? Matt Malatesta, under the weather with none other than the St. Pius X Panthers coach Shaun Stephens. It's the Coaches Show. We're powering through this week. It is playoff week, my friends. Coach, y'all have a tough test. Let's just call it that. Liberty Christian, one of the best in the state of Texas, maybe in the country, private school ranks. Just talk about, what it is to go against that, being that David to Goliath.
Yeah. That's funny, David to Goliath. I think that getting the opportunity to play a competitive team is awesome. I don't think, why would you want to not play a team that's good? We're constantly preaching like being competitive and working hard and being tough. And we want to play another team that's competitive and tough. So hopefully everybody over here is super excited about their game. I think in the last 2 years, we got a chance to play two of the best teams. So it gives us a chance to see like where we're really at as a program compared to some of those teams that are supposed to be the better teams. Like last year we played Parrish, and this year we get a chance to play Liberty. I think that's awesome. All right. God has a funny sense of humor. Hey, you want to be the best? Well, here you go. This is what the best looks like. You get a chance to go measure up. So I'm excited.
In golf, it's, hey, can you put together like 3 or 4 good shots in a row? It's kind of like that in football. Like, hey, let's just put one play turns to 3 plays, turns to a first down, turns to moving the chains, turns to shortening the game. What is, how do you preach that? Hey, take it a play at a time. Don't freak out. How do you kind of preach that to keep everybody kind of locked in?
I think we've been preaching that since last year. Just handling adversity. Keep taking one step in front of the next. Like fire. Yeah. Like the fire. Yeah. Fight, and go through the fire, knowing that it's going to be some ups and downs in the game. So that's what we've definitely been preaching every day and all year long and all last year.
I hear it. It sounds easy, but sometimes,
very hard.
When you're up, you're up. You're like, oh my gosh, man, let's wing it. Let's go throw 4 balls,
absolutely,
balls in a row, But no, it is kind of wild to see how the high school mentality, college mentality works. When you're up or you're down. But just talk about keys to this game are what? What do you have to do to keep in the ball game and get a win?
So our defense has been playing lights out like all season. So we're going to continue to lean on our defense and allow them to do what they've been doing. And offensively, we've had a lot of injuries. So those guys that have stepped in, we're looking forward to them guys stepping up. So I would say the key is to let defense be great, special team continue to chip away, get better and better, and then offense, of course, get the ball to our playmakers.
All right. So let's talk defense. Today we have Peter Green and Sam Erwin, kind of the quarterbacks of this defense. Like linebackers they're kind of like the quarterbacks of the defense. All right. Sam, just talk about, what do you think like your role is on this defense, play after play after play? Is it getting everybody aligned? Is it making a big play? What's your role?
I think my role is being kind of a team player, is getting everyone aligned, making sure everyone knows how to do their job and what they're doing, and then making sure that I also do my job.
Exactly. Peter, just, what has stood out to you about this defense? This unit has put together some great games. What has it been about this unit? When did y'all kind of feel like, hey, we're solid? Was it at the beginning of the season? Was it middle of the season? When did it start to gel for y'all?
Man, honestly, it would have been like the beginning of the season when we played Woodlands Christian. Like, we were flying around, we were making plays, and then we were going toe-to-toe with one of the like top teams in TAPS, and we were right there. So honestly, that gave us that drive to be like, hey, we're actually pretty good this year. We're way better than last year. So definitely the first game of the season pushed to where we are today, and we just kept improving day after day after day, game after game after game. We've been improving.
Yeah, that Woodlands game was a great game. They're our number one team in the city of Houston as it relates to the private school ranks. So, I mean, that's a big time accomplishment. You know, talk about Peter just, you know, being, I feel like both of y'all are kind of definitely in leadership roles, but I think you guys like that role. Is that true?
Yes, of course. I'd much rather be trying to teach the other kids how to do this and do that than them trying to teach me. Yeah. Like, nah. I want you to look up to me, not look down to me.
Would you say you're more of a by example guy or more of a vocal leader?
I could be both. I could be both for sure. Sometimes I'll stay back and watch you do it. And if you do it wrong, then I will say something to you and be like, hey, how about we try this way? For sure. So I'll definitely say both ways.
Great answer. Sam, has it always been linebacker for you? Growing up, Little League football, did you always just like the contact? Did you like being on that side of the ball?
I used to play a little bit of O-line and D-line, but when I got to high school, I was kind of done with it. Didn't really want to play O-line.
Right. So what about linebacker do you love the most? Is it the being in the middle of the field, always in the kind of always in the mix? What is it about the position that you fell in love with?
I think it's like the fact that you always have an opportunity to make a play or to affect the play. You always have, there's nothing where you're just not doing anything out there. You always have somewhere to be and some type of job to do.
Totally. Peter, watching football, they have icons that played linebacker. Icons of football. Who is your favorite icon of football from the linebacker position?
Man, honestly, I love watching Roquan Smith play. I don't even know what, like, it's just like the way he, like, I mean, he has been taught by like some of the greats like Ray Lewis and stuff like that, but the way he plays, like fast, physical, he knows what he's doing. It's just like, I want to be like him when I'm playing on the field like that.
Sam, you got to have kind of a screw loose sometimes just to play linebacker. I mean, you're like a heat-seeking missile going after it. How do you just keep that aggression for the entire game? It's hard. How do you do it?
I mean, shoot, I just want to hurt somebody. If I could hit them, I'm happy. Like, honestly, like, shoot, that's all I can say.
That's right. Okay. Sam, who's been kind of your favorite? Who have you loved to watch as a linebacker? Whose tape do you watch?
I like to watch Torian York. He plays at A&M, and he's not like necessarily the biggest or like the strongest guy out there, but he's very smart the way he plays linebacker, and he's very good at tackling. So I like to watch him a lot.
I mean, Coach, you got two kind of super smart guys in the middle that I feel like you can lean on a bunch. Let's talk the future. Peter Green. What is the future look like Peter Green for Peter Green?
So, we were just talking about my future.
I'm not even talking about football.
Yeah. No. My future is probably firefighting, honestly. I wanna help people out with first responding.
That makes perfect sense. Because if you're in that, you're kind of
go help them out.
Yes, but like a firehouse is a locker room, and it's camaraderie, and it's guys that you have to trust, and they're trusting you. That makes so much sense. But has that always been kind of a dream?
No, not really. I haven't started picking that up until I started like getting more involved in football and stuff like that. I started realizing that a 9-to-5 kind of job sitting at the front desk is just not for me. And I need to be like more active, more involved in the weight room, hanging out with people all the time, like with my boys, go fight a fire, do something fun, stuff like that. So it's like, I've always like, now it's like all I can think about basically. It's like, yeah, I can't wait to do this. I see a fire truck go by and I have to stand and just watch and just literally look at it and be like, dang, I can't wait to be on that thing.
Dude, that is so cool. Sam, how about you? What is the future? And I know y'all are super young. I've got kids that are in college and out of college. They're like, I don't know. What is my future? I'm not sure yet, but what could you see you possibly be doing?
I don't think my answer is going to be as cool as Peter's, but probably something that's making me a lot of money. That's what I want to do.
Right. You know, people are just wired different. Finance. I mean, have you always been in that kind of, some people just got that instant hustle in them. You know what I mean? People just are kind of made for like, oh yeah, they can have a lemonade stand and they're making money. Or have you always been kind of that hustle money guy?
Yeah, I always been like that since I was young. Yeah.
Hey, that's a talent. That's a super talent. All right, Sam, what are y'all gonna do right this week? And can you get what's the word? Fanboying because you're playing a former Dallas Cowboys superstar coach.
I know there are some people on this team that probably will do that, but I don't think anyone on the defense is going to do that.
Right.
I think this week we just have to play our game, do our job, and be disciplined, and we'll be fine.
Agreed. Peter, again, hey, we just need to make a couple plays on defense. We got to make a couple stops and let the offense do their thing. What is your approach to this week's game against a big opponent?
I mean, honestly, take it like any other game. Just because we're playing the former Dallas Cowboy person, it doesn't mean anything. I say that we definitely have to get the ball back. Just about every stop, every play, get the ball back, give it back to the offense, and then just have faith in them that they can take a drive all the way to the end zone and score for us every time.
All right. I think you're going to have a great answer for this. Both of y'all will also. What is something, they know you as a football player walking the halls of St. Pius, but what's something that people might not know about you? What is the hook for Peter? What's something that people might not know about you?
And try to think. A lot of people know a lot about me, though. Something that, so I mean, I guess not like everybody knows about me. It'd be, I'm not from America. I'm indeed adopted from Haiti.
That is now. How did that all happen? As a baby,
What? Is that we're not like time flown?
I'm like, what?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It happened about when I was like 2 years old.
Right.
And my parents found me in the orphanage, and they said they wanted me, so here I am.
Wow.
19 years later.
What a great story. You know, that is Sam, passion that people might not know about. What do you love that's not football or the weight room that people are like, oh, dude, I wouldn't have known that. He liked that.
You know, a lot of people, they kind of underestimate me and don't really realize that I'm actually pretty smart. I actually do make pretty good grades, but some people just don't think I'm that smart. So they actually start to get into class with me.
Yeah. You're a competitor in the classroom as well. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
When you're getting ready for a game, what are you thinking about? Are you quiet? Or are you listen to music? What gets you prepared for a game? Sam, you're first.
I definitely think just being quiet, just kind of being by myself, listening to the music, just trying to be locked in and be in my own kind of clear mindset.
Peter, how about you?
And I'll go to the car sometimes and just sit in the car and listen to some either hard rock, some rap, something motivational right before going out, or I'll just listen to it on my headphones when we're on the bus if it's an away game or something like that. That's the best way I get my mind to get ready for the game.
Okay, Peter, if you had a Whataburger lunch with the most interesting people, dead or alive, who would that be? Who would you invite in your booth?
Can it only be one, or can it be more than one?
It could be 3.
3. Okay. Man, I'd invite MLK.
Okay. It's great start.
I'd invite, man, I don't know. I'd invite Abraham Lincoln. I'd invite Abraham Lincoln, honestly.
Deep.
Then I'd invite, if I could, I'd invite Ray Lewis too, because man, I want to pick that guy's mind. I want to see what that guy's been thinking about.
I do love that. Sam, how about you?
I'd probably say Drake. Probably like Aaron Judge and I probably ended off on like CJ Stroud.
So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing nobody's trying to invite any girls. There's no. What? So let me
This is a lock.
who would be your celebrity dream date, Sam?
Probably like Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Peter, what about you?
Jennifer Lawrence. Not gonna lie, Jennifer
That was
Lawrence.
really quick. He knew.
I had that one like when I heard that I was like, Jennifer Lawrence.
Boom. If you had an NIL deal, what product would you want to represent?
Either of us, doesn't matter who goes first. I would say shoes, honestly.
What
I want to do shoes.
which kind?
Like Nike shoes or something like that.
Nike. Okay.
Nike.
I would probably say some type of food. I just want something. I mean, anything that would be free and to eat. That's what I would want.
What is it specifically? It would have to be specific brand.
I'd probably say Canes.
Can it? Oh. Well, I mean, they do a lot of marketing. They do a lot of marketing. Okay. Finally, guys, in a word or a sentence, I'll start with Sam. What has St. Pius meant to you so far in your athletic career and academic career?
I would say family. It's a pretty tight bond between this team and like a lot of people at the school. It's a pretty small school, but that just means that everyone's a little bit closer.
All right, Peter, how about you?
St. Pius would be in one word. It'd be new change. Coming from a different high school, I came from a different high school before that. Coming here, it definitely opened the doors to much bigger and brighter things. At my old high school, I never really talked to any like coaches or anything like that. And then I came here and I've already talked to way more coaches than I'd ever thought I would. So it's definitely brought new things to me, new changes for sure.
Do it. Well said. All right. Well, hey, guys, good luck this weekend against Liberty Christian, Matt Malatesta, with Coach Shaun Stephens. It's a Coach Shaun Stephens show, the coach's show. St. Pius X, the Panthers got a big one this week. Win or go home. First round of the playoffs in the TAPS Big School Playoffs. Guys, good luck. We're talking next week, good or bad. Hey, Coach, these two right here.
Yeah.
You saved the best for last.
You said it, I didn't.
All right. Hey, this is Matt. We'll see y'all at the games.